Hello everyone, my name is Spencer Timmerman. My topic for you is RFID tags and consumer products. The impacts that I will be covering will be what RFID tags do for the manufacturers and realtors, and what these tags do for consumers. Before we begin, you need to understand a few things about RFIDs. So, what is an RFID? Edward Freeman, who's an attorney who has written extensively on this subject, gives some definitions for you. So, RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification. RFID technology is identification that uses radio frequency communication to identify, track, and manage objects, animals, and even people. There are two parts to RFID technology. There's RFID tags and RFID readers. On the left you could see an RFID tag, and as you can see from this photo, they can be very, very small. They can contain a lot of information on them. This information can be read by RFID readers. The RFID reader works best when it's close, but it doesn't have to be close. It doesn't even have to be in the line of sight. It can read the tag through objects such as walls. This means RFID tags can be implanted inside objects, from containers, say a Gillette razor, or underneath your skin. So, what do RFID tags do for manufacturers and realtors? Well, they're the next logical step up from a barcode. When a barcode item is scanned, it subtracts one of that item from the inventory in the store. This is useful, but RFID tags can do much more. When they're scanned, it will keep track of, the RFID tag contains where and when the product was made, which batch it was from, and when it was transported. So when it's scanned, you know exactly which individual item was taken from the store. There's not necessarily consent or knowledge of an RFID tag being in your product, and RFID tags stay with the product when you leave the store. Now, this can cause some worries about privacy. In theory, someone could park outside your house with a surveillance van, and if they had a powerful enough reader, they could scan all the tags in your house. However, most tags can be killed when they're scanned, so when they get scanned, they're no longer usable. Texas Instruments created a system for pharmacies where the information is erased as soon as a pill or whatever is prescribed. It is called decommissioning. Still, even with these safety measures, not everyone's happy. Catherine Albright, who started the group Consumers Against Supermarket Privacy Invasion and Numbering, also known as Caspian, said to NPR that a warning label would be enough to scare most consumers away from these products, and rightfully so. These invasions of privacy may help these big supermarket stores and manufacturers and help them sell more to us, but what can they do for consumers? Bruce Eckfeldt, who's a technology architect, said that companies that fail to consider the consumer's interests produce a calculation in which their risk-reward equation yields a flop. So, if they're not using our privacy right, their RFID tag technology isn't going to help them much. There are examples of successful RFID technologies. One of these is the Easy Pass toll system, which is used all across the US. Another creative example from Glasgow, Scotland, there's a nightclub that has made RFID technology and put credit card information on these RFID chips and insert them under the skin of regular customers so that these people can pay for drinks and other things without having to get out a credit card. This is an example of how RFID tags can really help with convenience. Now, while these are examples of RFID tags helping the consumers, they're not really examples of those inside consumer products. There's not any examples of those helping the consumers as of yet. So, what can we conclude from all this? First of all, RFID tags have a potential to increase convenience and the quality of service. There can be special programs or other things that use the information gathered from RFID tags to improve your shopping experience or other things. However, they are more than likely to violate consumer privacy. This can be an issue for those who care deeply about what other people know about them. Overall, if you plan on buying products that have RFID technology, you should weigh the costs and benefits of such. Alright, here are some quiz questions for you. Put the answers below. What are the two parts of RFID technology? And what is the name of Catherine Albright's group? I'm not looking for the full name, just the acronym. Thanks for watching.